How's it going today here at Nomad Mobile Maintenance? First snow of the year. Pretty excited about that. And we're working on an Infinita. Now, on this Infinita, the customer stated that they wanted to get the timing changed, the water pump done. The water pump was leaking. And, you know, while we're here, they wanted to do a few other things. The throttle body's cleaned out. Yes, I know it's full of snow. I am fully aware of that. I mean, snow. Anyways, just some things that we're going to be pointing out while I've got it right here, because we got to a pretty good point. I'm just letting the oil drain out of the bottom oil pan so that it can have those 2 bolts, 4 bolts? 2 bolts. I think it's 2 bolts. I don't remember. But the 2 bolts that sit on the bottom of that cover that are stupidly put there because Infinita hates us. So we got that pan off. We did notice that there was almost no coolant in this system, and that makes me super nervous when I see that, because that could mean a lot of things. One of which could be maybe the coolant's getting into the oil, but the oil looks like it's oil colored, so I'm not too concerned about that part. It is going somewhere, maybe head gaskets, but once again, it could just be the water pump was leaking that badly, or maybe there's another external leak somewhere and that's what tore up the water pump. Honestly, I don't know. The battery's completely flat. I turned the engine over by hand and it turned over, I would have said a little easy, but not too crazy. You know, some engines, when they get tired, or just some engines turn over easier than others. You know, that's just how it is. But when we got the bottom oil pan off, it's a lot of metal. It's a lot of big chunks of metal. Like, that makes me super nervous to see that much metal on an oil pan. Because, I mean, how much is in there for that much to be left? Like, that's like piston chunks in that oil pan. Like, I am super nervous to see what the bottom side of that looks like. And honestly, that's to the point where it's like, we could start this thing up and it's misfiring like crazy because it's missing a cylinder, or like that metal came from somewhere. That is terrifying to think of where. So that's where we're at right now. We are about to pull the front cover off, because, I mean, at this point, pulling the front cover off isn't going to hurt anything. We might find some new information, although the silverness of those chunks leads me to believe it's aluminum. And aluminum tends to be connecting rods. It tends to be pistons. It tends to be things like that. So we will find out. Hopefully it's nothing too bad.